Yo, assalamualaikum, welcome back to another Bill Burr reaction videos. And this is the Kardashians. Now, if you haven't watched Bill Burr, he has a lot to say in his podcast, and one of the things he talks about is the Kardashians. One moment. That's some great A1 right there. All right, let's jump into this video, man. If you're new to the channel, man, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Join the chill tribe. A1 sauce is amazing.
You know, my wife watches that show with the ladies there, whose dad is now
The
a woman.
ladies.
And, you know, the ones out there in California. You know, my wife watches that show with the ladies there, whose dad is now a woman.
Bruce,
And,
R.I.P.
you know, the ones out there in California. The way they fucking talk. I was sitting there, you know.
Bro, Kim, I have seen some episodes. Kim told Courtney she's the least interesting to look at, bro. Oh my god. That's probably one of the meanest things I've ever seen a sibling say to the other sibling. Like, God bless.
And this was a pivotal turning point in me getting along better with my wife. Was I just gave into reality TV. And you know what I mean? I just dialed into my fucking inner Caitlyn Jenner. It was just all right.
Sometimes when I be watching it with my wife, man, I just be going off, man. I just be like, I don't be going off, but I do express yourself. I do express myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, yeah, I don't even want to start.
I'm gonna I'll feminine it up here, right? I'll tuck the package between the fucking. I'll duct tape my balls and dick to my taint for the next fucking hour, and I will sit here and I will watch this horse shit. So I'm watching it, right? And the big one there, as Jay Lawhead calls her, the power forward of the Kardashians. All right.
She did date a lot of power forwards. We got Chris Humphries, Lamar Odom. You know what I'm saying? She dated a couple guards too. Rashad McCants that I know of. What's his name? James Harden, allegedly. That's all alleged, folks. It's funny how they go after these athletes.
She's driving the Meerkat one, and then the one who's married to the fucking Kanye West, the always humble Kanye West, right? And they're driving over because she's trying to figure out, you know, if the fucking whatever, if the splooge made it to the fucking hangar area.
I just realized that this is not gonna have no video of Bill on it, so y'all just gonna be looking at me, and I'm just gonna be listening. So it's like a weird circle we're going in.
Sorry, I'm not trying to get all medical on you guys. She's trying to see if she's pregnant or what. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So they're driving in some SUV. They're in Wyoming, right? Because that's what rich people in California do. They eventually, you know, want to pretend that they're ranchers. So they buy a spread out there in Montana or something. And long story short, they're driving in this fucking SUV, right? The power forward's behind the wheel, as Jay Lawhead calls her. The Meerkat is in the fucking passenger seat, and old Sploogie's in the back, right?
Meerkat's Courtney. That's hilarious.
They fucking
shout out to Mo. Lion
it's
King.
Snowing, and this truck goes by. You know, the truck has like the wind or whatever, you know, as it goes by. So, you know, James Worthy there is fucking, you know, whoa, going like, what the fuck? And then they keep talking and blah, 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 blah. And then another truck goes by, and next thing you know, she lost complete control of the car. And as it's spinning, right, the woman in the back, I think she's pregnant, so she's freaking out. Oh, she's got a baby there. Cute little baby.
Is he watching it?
Sitting there, you know, reading the fucking paper, and they start spinning. So the one in the back, the mother, is going, hey, fucking, you know, Orlando Woolrich, what the fuck? What's going on? And as they're spinning, the woman
Jordan
behind the fucking wheel is going, it's not my fault, it's not my fault, it's not my fault. And they fucking, they spun into oncoming traffic. Luckily, we're not hit, right? And then they fucking went off the road into a ditch. And the big one, the Captain fucking Kirk, took no responsibility whatsoever. Was just like, Yeah, and was actually mad at old Sploogey back there because she was upset with her. She was going like,
That's one of the worst things that you can do as a person is not take responsibility for the stuff you do. If you're always, anytime you're in a situation, if you're always saying it was somebody else's fault or it's because of someone else, you never take responsibility for something. You never be like, oh, that was my fault, I apologize, or you know what I'm saying, that's my responsibility, I take all blame for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come on, man. Like, for real, you think you walking through life never making any mistakes or never causing anything like that? Like, come on, bro. Everybody does it, man. Just be a man, be a woman, and man up and woman up to it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I was like, the truck came by, I was like, when? And it blew me into some black ice. It's like, no. You were going too fast. You were driving too fucking fast for those conditions. You lost control of the car with your niece in the car. You fucking dope.
God bless.
Right? And nobody held their feet to the fire. Nobody gave her anything. It's like, you are a fuck up. You know, just standing there with your fucking back of your head touching the top of your back, trying to talk to her, trying to get in her grill, right? Staring up from her navel, looking between her titties, seeing a half of two nostrils, just yelling at her. Hey, you fucked up, lady. Right?
Lady.
None of them said that. And then they just like, they're fucking just standing there going like...
He'd be on his podcast. It's a lady.
When my giant 8-foot sister lost control of the SUV, it was like so scary. Like they always like build up to a fucking point. You're like, yeah, and it's always just like, ha. When this meteor came down at our house,
they do
and
sound
slammed
like that.
In.
A lot of women sound like that. I don't know if guys. I don't know. I've never heard any guys sound like that. But why?
The roof above my bedroom, and for half a second I thought I was gonna die. I was like so scared. So I am standing up, pacing in the living room now like a fucking, I don't know, some fucking pissed off coach who's trying to stay inside the coach's box so he doesn't get a technical. And I'm fucking screaming at the TV like a bad call was made. Completely forgot that I was going to sit there and try and get along with my wife by watching this horse shit. And I'm yelling at the TV. I'm like, no, you fucking 8-foot cunt. You fucked up. You were driving too fast. My fucking voice cracking. You were driving too fast, man. Your fucking niece is in the car.
Yeah, that's crazy,
right?
Man.
Slow the fuck down. You're driving a 4-wheel drive vehicle? You fucking dope. Oh, my God.
That's so dangerous.
Done with that show. That was it. I tried. I lasted fucking one clip. I'm done with that show. Fucking done with that show.
Have you ever, like, if you have watched it or watched the Kardashians, like, lately, and then go back to, like, their earlier Keeping Up with the Kardashian videos from, like, 2007, it's so weird. You know what's weird about it is they seem more like natural, like everyday, like it looks like they live like a couple doors down from you. Now it's like they're so like exiled from like everyday reality almost. You know what I'm saying? It's so weird.
I fucking hate when people do shit like that and people call them on them. Yeah, it was your fault. It is your fault. Stop being powerless, you moron.
Can't stand when people don't take responsibility for what they do. Like in this instance, if you're the one driving, if you're the one behind the wheel, you are responsible for what happens to not only yourself, the car, and everybody else in that vehicle, man. And people in other vehicles too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that they're not responsible, but you know what I'm saying? You hold 50% for the other person in the other cars, but man, that's frustrating, man. Almost got into an accident today because somebody's just so unaware. Man, you can't be unaware or not observant and drive. Like you gotta you gotta be so focused. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even like, oh, I was, I'm really a good driver, or I'm focused and I just so happened like to reach down for one moment or da da da. No, like we all seen those type of drivers. That happens. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying I don't do that too, but like there are some drivers that just, it's like they don't even know the damage they could do to not only themselves but to other people. It's just like, man, you really shouldn't be driving the way you're driving. You know what I'm saying?
All right? You have total control of that fucking situation. You just drive a little slower. You drive a little slower. Anyways.
Anyway,
I shouldn't be making fun of them. You know, what they're going through right now, what they're having to deal with. You know, left is white, black is mine, up and down is black and white, inside out, da da da. And now Bruce is fucking Caitlyn, right?
I still don't understand how Bruce Caitlyn won Woman of the Year. And what, not only that, it's not just that like confuses me. It's also that women were like cheering Caitlyn on. Like, yeah, you should be woman. You're like, wait, first off, this person didn't start off as a woman. Not only that, Caitlyn wasn't even a woman for a whole year. How's she a Woman of the Year? I'm pretty sure. That's like saying Zion come in and play 24 games. Now he the Rookie of the Year. No, Ja is the Rookie of the Year. As you see, Ja Morant won the Rookie of the Year in NBA. If you don't know what I'm talking about, NBA basketball. Rookie of the Year. You know what I'm saying? It's not, you just can't show up for like less than half the year, 2/3, you know what I'm saying? Like, and think you're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? It's not how this works. Gotta be in it from the beginning.
I really hold firm on that people cannot get upset with anybody in that family if they're still a little fucking wigged out that their dad is now their mom. You know what I mean? Just exactly what is the average, time it takes, for you to fucking get your head around that?
Did he come out and say that he did that? Like, has Bruce been doing that? Or Caitlyn or whatever? Like, when did he start doing that? Was he doing that when he was doing the Olympics? He got drafted to the NBA, but he didn't want to play. I think he got drafted in like the 3rd round or something like that. Back in like the 70s. It's crazy. Could have been the first transgender NBA player in the 70s. Like when they were smoking cigarettes at halftime and doing all types of stuff they shouldn't be doing.
I don't know. My wife's sitting there going, he was showing his fucking titties to his kids. It's just like, he's doing what? I mean, is that true?
What?
If that's true, I don't give a fuck. That's just wrong on all kinds of levels. You know what I mean?
What?
I know. I get it. You're coming back from the mall and you got a little shopper's high going on and you want to show what you got. But they're tits, right?
I don't know.
When you were a guy, did you take your balls out and show them to him? No, you didn't. You don't do that. You don't show your sexual goods to your fucking kids.
That's gross.
And then compile it with new sexual goods, right? And it's not like new and improved, like, hey, I got my dick enlarged. No.
I just got these from the farmer's market. It's all organic.
I fucking, I got some tits now. Would you like to see them? No, Dad. I mean, Mom, I wouldn't.
Yeah, what do they call him? Can you imagine, like, Kylie and Kendall, like, 15, 16, 17, I don't know however old they were whenever he changed. Calling him Dad, and now you gotta call him Mom number 2. Does Chris get offended if they call Caitlyn mom? Because I know some moms don't really like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even like if you have a stepmom, don't call her mom. It's territorial type of stuff.
Jesus Christ, Caitlyn. Can you put your fucking new tits away? Is that asking too much? You already took all my rouge. Now you're going to take your tits out?
God bless. I
mean, I'm sitting in a car, and I was chilling far away. It was like, sir, Scott, when you took your tits out, Dad, it was like, sir, Scott. I was like, is my dad taking his tits out right now? I was like, Bruce, I mean, Kayla. I mean, what the fuck?
Yo, obviously it's your life. It's Bruce's life. It's Caitlyn's life, whatever. Live how you want to live, people. I'm not here to judge you. You know what I'm saying? I have questions, but not judgmental questions. It can get very confusing. As you see throughout this thing, I refer to Caitlyn as a he. It's just because naturally I think of him as Bruce, or her as Bruce, or whatever. And going back and forth with this him, her, they, like, it's just exhausting because I don't really, like, my intention isn't to, like, oh, I don't care what you do, you're a he. You know what I'm saying? Or, oh, I support you fully, you're a her. Like, I'm not in a place to be doing that type of judgment. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to enjoy the laughs. I'm here for the laughs. Anyways, that's the end of this video, man. Hope nobody got offended. That's not the intention. He's a comedian. He's here to make people laugh. I am a laugher. I am here to laugh. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. If you're new to the channel, man, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Should we take one more shot at 8-1? Yes, we should. Cheers to 2020 being over soon. God bless. It's been a long year. It's been a long, short year. Alright. I gotta buy me some steak to put that on. I'm just drinking this. It's 15 ounces, 428.5 grams. God, the sodium's so high. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new. Share it with your Bill Burr fan friends. Bill Burr is my favorite. He's not my favorite comedian. He's my second favorite comedian. Number one is the man, the myth, the legend, Tyrone Biggums, a.k.a. Dave Chappelle. You know what I'm saying? David. Oh. Who said something about some oh?